Yes, Mr. Das, why are you
It's-
running?
For listing of a matter, your lordship.
Listing of a matter.
Yes, lordship, because lordship, remember, lordship, in the last date, lordship, on
Hmm.
Tuesday, an interlocutory application was moved in a disposed of case by the state,
Hmm.
where they have sought a 3 months of extension for completion of the DP.
Hmm.
And in the writ petition, lordship, actually, we are appearing. So
Hmm.
we are not aware, lordship. Yesterday, our client came to know about.
They have taken an extension for 3 months.
Yeah, lordship. But the thing is that will be a very futile exercise. Otherwise, lordship, there was a purpose why lordship has given 1 month time. There was a purpose. The behind is that my
I
nomination.
think I have issued notice there.
Yes, lordship. 2 weeks notice you have.
Yes. So, what
But
is the
can I-
problem?
But can I pray for next week?
I've already issued notice.
But I'm appearing. But from today, I have to file the Vakalatnama, lordship.
You file. Yes, call the list.
Yes. Much obliged.
Impleadment.
My lord,
You want to implead whom?
a private contractor, DPC,
Private contractor.
yes, sir, and also the commissioner and secretary and a department, government person.
Any objection?
No.
What is the ground for impleadment?
My lord, the petitioners were appointed as daily US labor under the directors of Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Department. They are doing their work since last 3 years or more. And for some days they have got their salary and they are not also getting salary for months together.
Take down.
But recently, my lord,
Heard Mr. Charan Deka.
yes, my lord,
Mr. C. Deka, Learned Counsel for the applicant, stopped. Also heard MS MM Kotoki, Learned
Pending counsel, animal husbandry. and
Tending
veterinary.
Counsel, AH and V Department. Government, anyone? Is government a party?
Government the party.
Anybody is there? All right. By way of this application, comma, the applicant is seeking impleadment of. Where are the details?
that's basic. Annexure 6
Huh?
agreement, my lord. There is an
Details,
agreement,
details. The parties that you want to implead, where are the details?
BPCD, my lord.
Ms. Kotoki, where is the details?
Details for
Is it
Madam,
the
Sri
pre-
Kamal Das?
it is
Sri
yes,
Kamal Das and Orup Das?
Yes, my lord,
no lordship. It is
at Annexure 6,
Why
Okay.
are you taking me to the Annexure 6, Mr. Deka? Where in your pleading you have mentioned who are these two parties who you want to implead? I just want the details of the parties.
that
it is in the prayer portion only, lordship.
that
Portion. Okay. Implead, it says above named, but what is this BIPICIRI? Full details are not there.
it is a private name, my lord. It is not clearly they have
Page
mentioned in the
13.
agreement also.
Page 13. Mr. Counsel, please try and assist the court when a question is being put to you. The details is there at page 13. All the court wants is the details. You are seeking an impleadment. The court doesn't know the details of the parties. It is mentioned at page 13. Simply show me that. Yes, please write down. MSBIPICIRI,
BIPICIRI.
ground floor, Santipur Hillside, Santipur Guwahati, Kamrup Metro, Assam, pin 781009, and the Commissioner and Secretary to the Government of Assam, Finance Department, Assam Secretariat, Dispur, Guwahati, as arrayed respondent numbers 6 and 7. Stop. It appears that the perusal of the impleading application reveals as hereunder, para 1 and para 2. Reading of the aforesaid averments, it is apparent that the aforesaid respondents are required to be impleaded as party respondents for effective adjudication of the matter. MS MM Kotoki, Learned Standing Counsel, does not object to the same. Having heard the learned counsels and as stated above, the respondent number so and so and so and so are impleaded as respondent number 6 and 7 respectively. Let amended cost title be submitted before the
My lord, in the last day, the court was agreed to consider the appear for interim, grant of interim order.
Mr. Counsel, please, why are you all in a hurry? Why don't you allow me to first finish the
Yes, please.
in this impleading application? I can give you a stay order. Can I give you a stay order in this impleading application?
Come on.
What did you write, Marshal? And please do not interfere when the court is dictating the order. You are obstructing administration of justice. It is highly contemptuous. What did you write? For doing the needful, the interlocutory application is accordingly disposed of. Is there any other IA for stay? Ms.
Yes, sir.
Kotoki?
No.
All right.
Lordship, this is I for impediment, Lordship, impediment of the applicant as a party respondent in the writ proceedings. Lordship. What happened, Lordship?
Where are the details of the respondents you want to array?
Lordship, page number 3 of the cost title, Lordship.
Page number 3. What is the ground? Page
Lord-
number 3. Page
Rose Sultana Ahmed,
applicant.
Lordship.
You are the applicant
Yes, Lordship.
and you want to be impleaded.
Lordship, in the writ proceedings.
On what ground?
Lordship, I was
So you want to intervene.
Lordship. Lordship, my promotion order to the post of Anganwadi order, worker, that has been stayed, Lordship. By the
That has
honorable
been
court.
stayed.
Lordship, by
Which is the
honorable
order?
court. Lordship, that is at page 26, Lordship.
Page 26.
Page 26.
Who will sit up for it? This was an order passed in 2022.
22,
When did you
Lordship.
come to know?
I was appointed as Anganwadi worker on 30/10/20. Lordship.
Anyway, do you have any objection?
No.
Mr. Nath, you're appearing? All right. Heard MS M. Devi, Learned Counsel for the applicant. Stop. Also heard Mr. D. Nath, Learned Senior Government Counsel for the state. And Mr. G. Balso?
Yeah, sir.
A. Hassan. A. Hassan, Learned Counsel for the repetition. Stop. By way of this application, the applicant is seeking a direction to be impleaded as a respondent, as a party respondent number 5 in WPC number 7674 of 2020. It is contended on behalf of the applicant that this court in the aforementioned writ petition, while has stayed the applicant's promotion to the post of Anganwadi workers of 46 number Paramal Beti Anganwadi Center, and accordingly is aggrieved by the aforesaid order. Stop. Mr. Hassan and Mr. Nath, so and so give the designations, does not oppose to the prayer of impleadment. Stop. Having heard the learned counsels, in the interest of the interest of justice, the applicant is allowed to be impleaded as party respondent number 5 in WPC number 7674 of 2022. Stop. Let a copy of the amended cost title be submitted by the learned counsel appearing for the writ petitioner before the registry for doing the needful. This I disposed of. Not to fill up, not to fill up. I will edit that. I had seen it. Marsha, just write in the side. In the side, you just write where I said state the promotion, say that this code as an interim measure directed not to fill up so and so post, and accordingly. This is the correct way of telling the court if something has to be edited. I appreciate it. Yes. Item. Time being. All right, time being. Miss Counsel, if government wants to file an affidavit, so let them file their affidavit. I'll give them 2 weeks time. 2 weeks time. In item number 3. In item 3 and 4 together, but in item 3 you write, Mr. T. Chutia, learned additional senior government advocate for the state seeks 2 weeks time to file the affidavit in opposition in the matter. Prayer is allowed, list this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. Yes, which is this matter? I have forgotten. Have you gone through?
Right.
1 second, 1 second. This is an area salary matter.
Right.
There is a note of the petitioner in the record that he will not, this is that extension part where there was where there was no specific any order extending. Correct, correct. Now I remember. It is only to that part. Have you flag marked that? Sure, sure, sure. Pink flag. This one. Which note do you want? This. All right, all right. Yes. Basanta Kumar Holo is the petitioner. Where is that his note? What is this flag? No, but if you have voluntarily said that and you are at your own risk, you are continuing, how can you thereafter now tell them that no, they have to pay you? No, that is what is the record speaks. It is not her case.
Yes.
She has produced the record speaks. And now I recollect on that last occasion, I had indicated that you are risking because it appears that in one way you have misbehaved, you have not handed over the charge, and then you said you will continue and you said you will do that voluntarily. Now you come back and say, ki, no, you pay me my salaries. How can that be? You have not, where is the extension order? If you can't give us the extension order, I'm dismissing this writ petition. Yes. I've heard you that day. Now, if you want to say something more in addition to this,
I would like
then you
to
say it because this is your rebuttal. I've otherwise heard you. This is a part heard matter.
I-
Yes. No repetition,
No
Mr.
rep-
Counsel. Yes. Yes, yes.
Oh my lord, what exactly happened? What was the date? The one of nine- 31 of nine- and on the same day, I turned age 38.
Mr. Counsel, where is the extension order? That is the only issue. You
Sir,
have an
uh,
extension order, you show me.
Wait
If
a
you don't have an extension order, Mr. Counsel, I'm sorry, you have no case.
second. I'll-
Otherwise, I'm fixing it on Monday. You give me a written argument.
Fine.
Give me a written argument. I'm closing it on
Fine.
Monday. Monday or Wednesday? When do you want it? Uh,
When is
arguments closed.
But-
MS,
my written?
MS, sorry, MS, R. Deka, Leonard, Standing Council, so and so has received the records which has been placed before the court. Stop. List again on any date next week to enable the parties to submit the written arguments in the matter. Till then, records be retained by MS so and so. List as part her. Just return the records, please. Ms. Dega, on that day, you give me the records. And in case I don't think that any detailed written arguments are required, Mr. Borwa wants to substantiate his argument. So you give your argument. If you have any dates or anything which you think is of relevant, just give me one piece, in one paper that is the dates. That's it. Because as this code has recollected, the issue is of a very narrow campus. It is, you must first establish your right. Your right has to flow from an order.
Right.
Where is that order? That is the main issue. And if there is no order of extension, can there be an implied extension that to divorce the records? Because record says that you have voluntarily. This is the very narrow thing. All right, and you annex, you want to rely some judgment, so you put it in your written arguments in an index.
And-
That's all right.
I'll-
All right. Wednesday, give
Okay.
Wednesday.
Okay.
Records. Records. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. List after 2 weeks and a date to be fixed by the registry. Uh, she has undergone some surgery, I think, right? Yes. All right. When do you want it? MS M. Borman, Leonard Council for the respondent submits that seeks 2 weeks accommodation in view of the medical grounds as regards MSA Gayan, Learned Arguing Council for the respondent. Prayer is allowed. List again on such and such date. Is there any impediment application here? Yes. Additional affidavit is fine. No, what about on 2/9/24 there appears, it is also seen that is required to be filed, is not filed till today. Have you filed? No. How much time do you need? You file it, it is recorded here. If you're not filing and record, you'll not file. No, Mr. Day, it is just because in a judicial order that is mentioned. So be clear, if you don't want to file, no problem. We will record it and we'll proceed. Mr. B. Chaudhary Leonard, Standing Council Agriculture Department seeks further 2 weeks time to file the additional affidavit as required earlier, as sought for earlier before this court. Prayer allowed. List, you want a date? list on such and such date after 2 weeks. Insert the seniority list. Why don't you put it by way of an affidavit? Let the other side have the benefit. Mr. G. Bordoloi, Learned Study Council, Corporation Department, Assam, submits that the views that his office has received the views of the LR on the relevant legal issue, and accordingly seeks some accommodation to place the same by way of an affidavit. Prayer is allowed. List. আর একটু ডেট দিয়ে দিব, হ্যাঁ? What about the instructions? Last time M. Bhattacharjee has appeared. Yes, Mr. Chutia, you're appearing in this matter. You have filed. When did you file? When did you file? Is it dated 1/10/24?
Yes.
Yes, it's there on record. What is the issue? Your appointment was not done. You have been selected but not appointed. Selected but not appointed. What is the ground for not appointing you? Which paragraph? Paragraph. Yes. There is a complaint. You are Salim Ali. What right do you have? Your name was selected, but you don't have a right just because you are in the select list. It seems they have received some complaint. Now, how will this court go into the and examine the complaint as such? They have reasons. Which paragraph have they said about this complaint? Paragraph 7, please read. 7, please read. Mr. Chutia, are you appearing in this matter? So this is the tag matter. Then huh? No, but it is listed as with. Yes. You are appearing in both the matters. Is the issue connected? But why is it shown with? Subject matter is same. All right, this we'll take it on that day. अकेले की order to 3/4, 3/8. Otherwise, Mr. Chutia, it is inconceivable as Merely because the petitioner is not from that particular village, na? Village, he will not, huh? But not from the tribe. Correct. Not from the tribe, he will not be given appointment.
Yes.
You see, because if you have call for the advertisement, does the advertisement say ki one has to be only from that particular tribe? Then how can just because some people complain, you examine, I'm not doing anything today, but it is unthinkable how someone can be denied on that ground. You think over, okay? Yes. Yes. How much time? Instruction is not good. The other day I was seeing in live law where before Supreme Court a stand was taken in SLP that the matter was disposed of on the basis of instruction. Instructions, you place it by way of an affidavit. The other side has to get a chance to rebut. Unless, of course, the instruction is in support. In support. You file this. Uh, you place it. Let him consult his client, Mr. B. Chaudhary, Learned Standing Counsel, APDCL, submits that he has received instruction in the matter and seeks 1 week time to place the same by way of an affidavit. Prayer allowed, list after 2nd week of January. This review is against an order passed by this court. What is the review that you are seeking for? Ms. Chaudhary, you are also appearing? Item 17. And review is filed in respect of which petition? WPC 1138. 1181. And the fifth and writ petition 15, 16, 17 are three different writ petitions. There's different writ petitions, but it's tagged along with this review. Subject matter is same. Yes. Yes, what happened? Standing Counsel, Guwahati University. You're appearing, Mr. Fukan? Do you have the records? So when can you have it? So who is going to give the records? Yes. Who has the record? Otherwise, looks like we'll have to constitute a committee to find out who has the records. Mr. Chaudhary, this has gone down to that level now. Because every time the councils blame it to one another. Yes, who has the record? You find out and tell on next week. Find out. List, as per it for a list again next week on a date to be fixed by the registry. Yes, contempt. Mr. Bhattakur, have you filed your affidavits? Hmm? But why affidavit not filed in a contempt case which is pending since 2022? This is a contempt petition. It is not a regular writ petition. This court is not really bothered with what things are moving. The only thing that this court is concerned of is whether the order of this court are being complied or not. That is all. This court is not concerned how your office moves. It's a 2022 matter. Newly impleted.
Yep.
Have they been impleted? Where is your IA? IA transfer liki Papuriswa. Yes, is it IA 3831? Okay. So you write in IA 3831, huh? Heard Mr. K. Kolita, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Are you appearing in the IA? Also heard Mr. I. Borthakur, Learned Standing Counsel. For all respondents? For the respondent. Stop. By way of this application, the applicant is seeking impleadment of the new incumbents in the accompanying contempt petition, being contempt case C number 606 of 2022 as respondent number 7. Stop. It appears that during the pendency of the aforesaid contempt case, contemptor number 4 has been changed, and in his place, well, details. Yes, detailed name. One, Sri K.S. Gopinath Narayan, the principal accountant general, ANE, Assam, Nadamgaon, Beltola, Guwahati 29, has joined. Stop. Accordingly, it appears that the presence of the aforesaid officer is essential for effective adjudication of the contempt petition. Stop. As such, the prayer is allowed. It is provided that so and so shall be impleaded as party respondent stroke contemptor number 7 in contempt case C number 606 of 2022. Let an amended cause title be submitted before the registry for doing the needful. S1 and in the main contempt case, in view of the impleadment of so and so by order dated so and so, let notice be issued by registered post AD within a period of 1 week from today. And in the meantime, Mr. I.S. Soikia seeks further time to file the return in respect of contemptor number 1. Prayer is allowed. Mr. Borthakur, please take contempt matters seriously. Contempt matters should not be disposed of on basis of instruction. Where are the unconditional apology? You owe that. Because there is some non-compliance, whether this way or that way. That is why this contempt petition is filed. Yes, next. Pension, records, Mr. Jitya. Affidavits also not filed. You want some time? All right. As prayed for by Mr. T.C. Zutia, Learned Standing Counsel or additional? Additional senior government advocate for the state, list this matter after 2 weeks and a date to be fixed by the registry. Date will come, let them file.
But
Mr. Chaudhary, I think this is your matter. That part heard. I have forgotten, to be very honest. That 3,000 square.
Yes.
Who is appearing from the other side?
Or
Operate. Who is appearing in the other side? They are not here. Next week? I don't know, but they're not there otherwise. Because this is the last matter. Otherwise, I would have sent someone to call. Not shown. All right, all right, all right. It appears, heard Mr. K. N. Chaudhary, Learned Senior Counsel, assisted by Mr. D. Das, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Stop. None appears for the respondent when the matter is called. It appears that the name of Mr. S. Borwal and Standing Counsel for the Forest Department, Pollution Control Board is not reflected in the cause list. List this matter as part heard next week on any date to be fixed by the registry by reflecting the name of Mr. S. Borwal, Standing Counsel, Pollution Control Board. PCB interim order passed earlier. Second week of Jan. That is the only, I think, working week.